What's going on, guys? So I just opened this package here and then looked at it before I threw out the actual, padded envelope and saw that it said okay to read on camera. So grab the camera. Here we are. I have a note here. This is from my friend Lewis, Eyespy0099. I had the pleasure of meeting Lewis when I went to Las Vegas for a SHOT Show. Lewis is he's just an awesome guy. He is an original OG YouTuber, okay, in the gear scene, loving knives, and I mean, he's always been the sunglasses guy. He was the Oakley guy, but just into so much cool stuff, and still very much a huge part of YouTube. So number one, I'd like to give him a huge shout out. I don't do shout outs very often anymore because there's so many awesome people, and it's, I don't like leaving people out, but Lewis deserves a lot of attention. I will put his link to his YouTube channel down in the description box. Obviously, you guys are into gear. If you're watching my channel, check him out. He's worth your time. So anyway, Lewis was talking to me recently about his buddy who does some custom rings. All right, so that was kind of the main purpose of sending the package, was to show me those rings. But obviously he sent some other goodies here. So I'm gonna go ahead and read the note. It says, hey Jeff, I hope this note finds you well. Thank you for agreeing to check out my buddy's work, Redland Designs. It is a small company, but his work is really cool. He turned a couple of coins into rings for you and Christina. He also included some of the original coins so you can see what they were before and after. I also included some items I have tested that I think you will like. Tactikey and Pokka pens, I think. P-O-K-K-A pens with micro notes. Along with some extra goodies, I also included some of my channel swag. So that must be what's in the envelope there. It says, lastly, I included something that I worked on. It's something I bought and semi-customized for you. Couldn't send CUTLERYLOVER a package without sending something sharp inside. Thank you for all the years of great content and, more importantly, your friendship. Sincerely, Lewis, Eyespy0099. So thank you so much, Lewis. I mean, I really appreciate it. Of course, you didn't have to send all the goodies. I saw his video because I'm still subscribed to him all these years, still enjoying his content. And he did a video on these rings, and I commented like, wow, those are really cool. Now, it's not the first person to ever think of this. There's plenty of people out there that make different types of rings, based off of coins. So they're literally modifying currency to turn into jewelry, which was a very cool concept. But I thought his execution was very good. I mean, they really came out awesome, and his prices are super cheap. He's on Facebook. You can actually call him if you need to. The phone number is right here on the bag. So actually, that's where I'm going to start here, is with these rings. So the first ring here is for me. You can see it says New Jersey on there. And if you watch for a long period of time, you know that I was born and raised in New Jersey. Even though I've lived in Pennsylvania for the last 17 years or something, I will always consider myself a Jersey boy. So I thought it was really neat. So if I take the package here, let's see, this one, I think it's this one, yep. This has the original coin. It's not a state coin. I thought maybe it was the state quarter, but it's not. It's this dollar coin. So I turn it over. All right, this is what it originally looked like. See New Jersey on the bottom. And if I hold the ring up, so you can kind of compare, whoop, and upside down, you can see how that design was actually stretched. Very cool. See on the bottom here, the bottom portion. And if we turn around to the other side, like on top, United States of America, you can see that's the top of the coin. See how this image was actually stretched out during the, production of this. Super cool. Now, obviously, this has a gold color, but with heating it, and stretching and everything, this has more of, a silver tone type color to it. This is it's really neat. Like I said, not the first person to do, rings like this, but the execution is extremely well done. And it fits great. Fits on my ring finger. On the other hand, obviously not my wedding band. Let me zoom out here. My hands are already chunky. Zoomed in, they look a little ridiculous. Anyway, it does fit very well. It's very comfortable. It's not going to accidentally fall off at all. Just really cool. So how about that? That is just super cool. So I'm going to put this one back in its envelope and off to the side here for a second. And he was also very nice to make one for Christina. And Christina, which some of you may or may not know, is from Connecticut. So he used a Connecticut state quarter to make her ring. Flip this over. You can see it there. So cool. Seriously, how these came out. And of course, you know, there's writing on the inside as well. $quarter. And of course, you can watch videos on YouTube on how people do this. There we go. That's zoomed in even more for you. So you can see the bottom there, 1999. You can see how the tree, you know, and the grass of the background is kind of stretched out. It's just really, really neat. And on all these rings, it still retains the original ridges from the outside of the quarter. But of course, the other side would be the inside of the coin, or the very center of the coin, so that's smooth. It's just so, so cool. Awesome. And then the last one, he also sent one for Christina, and I think this is a Canadian penny. And I forget the year, I'm not going to make it up offhand, but you can see on his Facebook page what this originally looked like. But the rim of the coin had this nice, you know, pattern of leaves and vines. So I made a really, really cool ring. So I mean, just awesome. Really, really well done. The sizes are absolutely perfect. The finish is perfect. Very comfortable, very cool, and very affordable. So he is definitely worth checking out. Again, it's Redland Design. All right, and I'll put a link to his Facebook page. But yeah, very cool. So Lewis also sent me a Tactikey. Now I've seen these before. This is basically a self-defense key holder. All right, so let me get this packaging off. And the zip tie. Got the keys off to the side. This is why I like the little Sat Classic. Cut the zip tie off. All right. So basically we have, you can see on the back here, you have a key holder that you can use for self-defense. Now it's kind of interesting about this, and I'll probably put this on the keys to try it out. It comes with this key, with this blank, because I think this only works with these type of house keys. So you can't put like car keys or anything else in here. But I want to see how well this holds the key. Oh, there we go. It goes all the way down. And I'm assuming, let's see that picture again. Make sure I'm holding it properly. Hole on the bottom. Goes in the hand just like that. Okay. So this kind of butts up against the back of your fingers and sticks out the bottom just a little bit. So if you have your keys hanging from it, all right, your keys would be hanging through this hole. So basically walking through a parking lot or something, man or a woman, doesn't really matter. You can kind of have this in the hand or ready to go, so you can use this for self-defense if needed. It's one of those things, I mean, you guys know I carry a gun, multiple knives. My Tactikey is not going to be my first choice for self-defense, but it's a really cool option for people who have very, very limited options for a self-defense item. And it's kind of inconspicuous. Most people would not know that's what this is for. They would probably think it's some kind of tool or something. So pretty neat. I like that. I'm jumping right to this knife, or cleaver. So it looks like he did some modification on here, did a really cool coating and a neat design. So you have kind of like this aqua blue. It's on both sides, and of course you have the nice white pattern in there. This is really neat. I don't know what knife this was originally, but it's pretty cool. I like it. I definitely can use a nice cleaver. These are absolutely awesome if you're processing kind of meat with bones, if you're chopping up ribs or something, or quartering a chicken. It's an awesome tool to have in the kitchen. So, and it has a little flare, and of course will always remind me of Lewis. So I think that's extra cool. So next we have, I think these are two different things. These don't come together. Again, I forget the name of that pen. I'm sure some of you guys already know about this. I haven't seen these before, but it's a very simple idea. This basically works kind of like a travel toothbrush. If you go to Walmart or, you know, some kind of a pharmacy or something, you see a little travel section, the little mini shampoos and stuff. You get the toothbrushes that are just like this. Pops out, you flip it around, and it snaps back together. So this way you have a compact pen, but you still have a full size to rest against your hand, so it's comfortable, you know, in writing. So I really like that a lot. I'll try to find that online, maybe put a link for that as well. You know what? Maybe it says on the side here. Let me zoom in. All right, so there it is. P-O-K-K, I want to say A, Poker pen. So yeah, pretty interesting. I have not seen these before, but I have seen these, the micro notes. I actually see, I think, an ad on Instagram all the time for this. And this is basically a neat little, pocket notebook. Got some graph paper on here. That's the size of a credit card. So you can, slip this in the wallet. Anywhere you put a credit card, even if you have like a minimalist wallet, you can put this in there, which is a very, very cool idea. I think that's awesome. This looks like just the fifth pocket in the jeans. That's a great spot too. Just a little advertising for these. So yeah, pocket pens are for active people on the job or on the go. Poca's patented docking system gives our pens that addictive Poca snap. I don't know about all that. Not addicted to it, but I do think it's really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Looks like they have some different colors too. That's awesome. Probably designed and crafted right here in the US of A. That's also a nice bonus. So yeah, definitely dig it. Okay, so there are two separate things, but it looks like the pens are made by Micronotes, same company. Very cool. I like it. So, moving on to the swag. What's really funny, people used to call me out because back in the day, and when I mean back in the day, maybe a year ago or so, I would always say swag instead of swag. Swag is good, swag not so good, as some of you know. So anyway, let's jump into this. Lewis always had some cool stuff for his channel. And I do mean to, like in the future, get into stickers and decals and magnets and all the rest of that stuff. So let's see, what do we have here? Take Point. That's a very cool decal from SOG. Very cool. We want to see what adventures the sticker goes on. Oh, that's awesome. You know, so if you serve, you can stick this to your tank or something, or your Jeep, or if you're out mountain biking or something, stick it to a, who knows what, something. I was going to say a tree, but you wouldn't stick this to a tree. Anyway, it's just pretty cool. Take this somewhere and snap some pictures for the internets. I like this a lot. Hello, my name is #KnifeAddict. Very cool. Of course, from BladeHQ. Awesome guys over there making some fun stuff. I've seen this one as well, flashlights and coffee. That's awesome for some guys out there that really focus on flashlights. It's funny because I get people who say that all the time too, like I'm really into knives, but I don't care about flashlights. Hey, I'm really into guns, but I don't care about knives. The gear community is very diverse. A lot of people care a lot about one specific thing, not so much some other things. Some people mingle, and some people like me, and I guess some of you guys watching out there, you like it all. I could dig it all. So very cool. I like that. You never see a lot of flashlight specific decals. So there's Eyespy's logo. I like this. There's his contact information if you want to contact him for something. All right, so this one, my pen is huge. I like that. That's funny too. Again, I mean, we got a flashlight decal. How many pen decals are there out there? It's the only one I've ever seen, and I can dig it. I like it. Oh, we got little pins too. These are cool. Eyespy. So I'd love to have stuff like this. I got to get some swag now. I got to up my game for sure. Another button. We got some more Eyespy decals. Like these a lot. Knife Life. Absolutely. Very patriotic. Oh man, the man's got coasters. I really got to up my game now, seriously. What is this? The founding father of EDC. Who could guess who that character is? At first I'm like, it looked like an old man, but it's not an old man. It's a child, a wonderful child from the great movie Goonies. If you haven't seen it, you are missing out. Go watch it right now, somewhere. So that concludes this package from Lewis. 2 thumbs up. Thank you so much, Lewis. I can't believe it. I mean, this stuff is absolutely awesome. I love the ring. Your friend makes really cool stuff. I would highly recommend people, if you're into jewelry and different things, highly recommend that. Definitely go check out Lewis's channel. Does awesome gear reviews, all kinds of stuff too. But honestly, like one of the nicest people I've ever met, hands down. And I would love to go hang out with him again if I ever get back to Vegas or if I ever get back to Georgia for Blade Show or something. We got to hook up, make some videos together. He's just good people. So anyway, that's it for now. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.